When it comes to the dynamics of leadership, you have to know what style is applicable. So you have to now work towards it and see the vision, because I strongly believe in vision. If a woman wants to hang out with a man, she knows why she was hanging out with the man. If a lady wants to flow with a man, she knows why she wants to flow with a man. So I always say this, right?
You said a lot of things, and it's just it's so many things to like unpack from what you spoke about. And what one thing you said that was very, very powerful was you must be far enough to motivate and close enough to relate with people. And also you talking about the wife, okay? And you having this, you being able to convince your wife on why she should like be in this business with you before you convince the world about them investing in this thing with you. I think those are very, very tremendous things. I would like to ask you, how do you convince your wife, since that's where we can start, or maybe how do you convince your family to to do something with you? How do you convince them?
I'm going to start with my wife. Okay. One thing about ladies is that, and it's funny, but that's the reality of the day. Every lady knows what she wants in life. Every woman on earth knows what she wants. If a woman wants to hang out with a man, she knows why she was hanging out with the man. If a lady wants to flow with a man, she knows why she wants to flow with a man. So I always say this, right? A lady knows a man that she can sleep with. She has a problem on finance, she knows a man she can ask for money. Academic, she knows who she can ask for. Spiritually, she knows who to ask for. So in every sphere of life, a lady knows who to ask for. And that is why I said ladies are the most smartest people on planet Earth. I don't care what anyone said. I've said it over and over again. They are extremely smart. They are smarter than men, right? But even at that, a man still has that thing in him that makes him a leader, meaning the fact that he is the head, while the woman is the neck. Remember, it's where the neck is, the head will be tied to us, all right? But the man is just a figurehead. Now, when it comes to convincing a woman, right, you have to use the language she understands. There's a book that I read by George Clason, I think, The 5 Love Languages, where he spoke about
Chapman.
Gary Chapman, yes, Gary Chapman. The 5 love languages. He said about the words affirmation, physical touch, gift, services, and time. As a man, you must be able to understand the love language of a lady. By the time you hold the right woman with the right wordings, just the way you speak might attract her. It's the way you help her with her chores might attract her. The way you buy her gifts might attract her. The way you give her time and attention might attract her. So every woman has their own love language. So you have to know what works for her. So for my own wife, I think what works for her was like words affirmation. The words you use are very, very important. Once you say the right words, sometimes people get it. She's a kind of woman that, she likes time, she likes touch. No, I don't think she really likes touch. Everyone likes touch, but for her own, I think more of is the words. The words makes more meaning to her than whatever it is. And then she also believes in actions. Like apart from the wordings, she wants to see that wordings in action again. So once they see that thing, they can see the vision of where it's going towards to. Then with respect to my own family, now this is how I also lead my family. I lead from the back. I don't lead in the front. I don't lead on the front. That's why I told you earlier on that when it comes to the dynamics of leadership, you have to know what style is applicable. Some people lead from the front. For me, I believe in leading from the back when my family is at place. I don't put myself on the foreground. I just put the structures, the guidelines, right? And for them to see where I'm coming from. Because I take them, I raise up the bar. I just don't come up from the peripheral. I scale up the conversation out there and I leave it down there. So you have to now walk towards it and see the vision. Because I strongly believe in vision. I don't just take this from the ground level. I scale it up. This is the vision. This is where I'm going to. And I set out the roadmap. And then they key in. That's what I think it is.
Tremendous. So you you said something about, leading from the back when it comes to family, but when it comes to the wife, you use the words for formation, and that comes from understanding the specific language that this specific woman understands. So you basically communicate with the woman in the language that she understands. And then one key thing that you mentioned was action. Okay, I think this is where a lot of people don't get it right. People think it's just words, but then I think the action. So leading from the back is a form of action, and also backing up your word with action is a form of action as well. So you're not just putting the word out there, you're actually using what you do to lay down the spectrum of leadership that you think is best for the situation. And I think that's something that I would want the audience to pick up from what you just spoke about.